So good morning students. Now today we are going to start our new chapter. That's chapter 3. The name of the chapter is multiplication, division and their application. So in the previous class you might have learned how to multiply and also how to multiply smaller numbers and divide the smaller numbers. So now let us recall what we have learned. So what are the three names familiar with a multiplication? That is the multiplicand, into multiplier is equal to product. So first of all you have to remember that multiplicand into multiplier is equal to product. So that is a basic idea of multiplication. So let us take a multiplicand. So you take a big number 25 into. So you may take 7. So how do we multiply these two numbers? So how do we do that? We have to do that here. First of all, write the multiplicand here, then put the emblem of multiplication, then the multiplier, then draw the line. First of all, multiply this number. 7 5s are 35. So we write here 35. Since it is bigger than 9, we take only the one digit number. So that is 5 here. And what is the balance here? The 3. 3 is written on the top. Okay. So now multiply 7 into 2. 7 2s are 14. This 14 plus 3. This 3 is added. That is equal to 17. Since no other numbers are there to multiply, we write the full number 175. So the product is 175. Is that clear? When you multiply 25 into 7, you will get 175. How do we get 175? So first of all, we multiply 7 5s are 35. We wrote the 35 here and we wrote only the 5 here. We kept 3 here. Then we wrote 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. That is why we got 175. So now let us take another example. Let us say 45 into 9. So how do we do that? 45 into 9. So first of all you have to write 45, then put an emblem, then 9. So 9 5s are 45. So 45, what we have to do? We have to keep the last number right here. The balance we keep here. Since it is bigger than 9, 45 is bigger than 9. So only one digit we can take. That lies in the ones position. And the tens position, we gave it to the tens position here. So 9 4s are 36. 36. So 36 plus 4. 36. So 36 plus 4. So 40. So we get 40 here. So that is how 405. 405 is the answer. So is that clear for you? So we are going to now multiply bigger numbers. So let us say we take 65 into 100. So what we will get? So 65 into 100, it is easy that you just put the zeros to this number. So it you will get 6500. Okay. So now let us recall about division. What are the major terms related to division? So in the division you have a dividend, you have a divisor, you have a quotient, then remainder. Okay, these are the major terms that you have to come across, and these are the terms that you have to come across when you recall what we are going to divide. So let us take two numbers to divide. So let us recall. How do we divide? First of all, we have to draw the table of division. Then write the divisor, dividend in it. Then put the divisor. What is the divisor here? This is the dividend. This is a divisor. So divisor is here. Now let us see. First of all, we have to look into the first digit. So can we divide it by 10? No. So now let us take the two-digit number. Since it is two-digit number, it is easy to find the two-digit numbers. So it is more easy than if you take all the numbers together. So if you multiply with 2, you will get 20. So you have 0. So now what is there? You have balance two zeros. So you give to the top. Okay, is that clear? So this is how we do the division. So the answer is 200. Is that clear for you? So let us recall different numbers multiplying different numbers. So bigger digits and small digits we will be practicing it. So today in this class we are going to start the multiplication of bigger digits. So before that we have to recall the properties of multiplication. I hope you might be learning the multiplication table. So you should learn the multiplication up to 20, table 20. That is important because we are going to start with larger numbers. So it is necessary that you do the multiplication of the table of larger numbers up to 20. So let us see what are the properties of multiplication. First one, if you multiply any number into 0 is 0. If you multiply any number with 0, your answer will be 0. If you multiply with 11 into 0, you will get 0. 675 into 0, 0. 1,75,895 into 0, 0. If you multiply any number with 0, the answer will be always 0. So this is the first property you have to learn. Multiplying any number with 0, the result is, or the product is always 0. Now the second property. The second property is that if you multiply any number into 1 or with 1, the answer will be the same that any number that you are using. So let us take for example, if you are multiplying with 75 into 1, you will get 75. If you are giving 467 into 1, your answer will be 467 itself. The same way, if you take any number and multiply it with 1, you will get the same number itself. Okay. So now we are going to move on to the third property. What is the third property? Third property is that even if you change the position of any number of multiplication. The answer will be same. So the third property is that if you multiply any number, changing the position of the multiplicand, the answer will be same. You say 7 into 9 is equal to what? Is 63. That is equal to 9 into 7. Understood? So if you multiply 9 into 7 also is 63, and it is equal to 7 into 9 is also 63. If you multiply 25 into 11 also is equal to 11 into 25. The answer is same. Even if you change the position also, it will be the same. Even if how many numbers? If there is 3 numbers, let us say 35 into 11 into 41. It will be the same as if you want 41 into 35 into 11 also. Okay, the answer will be the same even if you change the position also. And now the fourth form is multiplication with the zeros. So you might have remembered. Now earlier I showed you an example. Multiplication with the help of zeros. So let us recall about that fourth property. If you are going to multiply any number, let's say 24 with a tens, that means there are zeros. It is easy that you just put that zero with the same number at the end. Okay. So let us say this is the case of tens. So let's take any other number 7651 into 10. So what will be the answer? Just put the number 0 at the end of this number. That is 7651 becomes 76,510. There is change in the value. Okay, always remember, even if you put the 0 here, simply puts this 24 becomes 240. This 7651 becomes 76,510. So there is change in the place value, that you have to remember. In the same way, if you take 27 into 100, so how much zeros will become? This 27 becomes 2700. So if there was 1000, what would have become? It would have become 5,41,000. So this is the fourth property that we have to learn in this chapter. So my dear students, in this multiplication we are trying to learn the four properties. First one is multiplying any product with 0 gives the product result 0. And the second one is if you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. And the third property was if you change the position, just like in subtraction, even if you change the position also, the result will be the same. And finally, in the properties, the fourth one is with the case of zeros, when you multiply with tens, hundreds or thousand, then you have to just add zeros at the end according to its zeros with which you multiply. Okay. So is that clear? So I hope this is for today's class, and we will be practicing based on these topics. So let us get into our exercises. Thank you, students.